In 2026, social media feeds are completely dominated by a single wellness obsession: fibermaxxing. Proponents of this diet trend claim that by aggressively packing their meals with dietary fiber, they can unlock effortless weight loss. Some even go as far as calling fiber the body's natural alternative to popular weight loss medications like Ozempic. But is there actual scientific truth behind this viral trend, or is it simply another overhyped diet fad? Today, we are going to look at the latest clinical research to separate the marketing myths from real biology. To understand why fiber is suddenly in the spotlight, we first need to look at what scientists call the fiber gap. According to public health data, a staggering 95% of adults fail to meet their recommended daily fiber intake. While the average person consumes only about 15 grams of fiber per day, health organizations recommend far more. For women, the daily target is around 25 grams, while men should aim for roughly 38 grams. This massive deficit means that most of us are missing out on the critical metabolic benefits that fiber provides. When we look at how fiber behaves in the body, it becomes clear why it has such a profound impact on appetite. Unlike simple carbohydrates, dietary fiber is a complex carbohydrate that the human body cannot digest. It passes through the stomach and small intestine largely intact, adding calorie-free bulk to our food. This structural bulk is the first mechanism by which fiber helps regulate our food intake. As soluble fiber mixes with liquid in your stomach, it forms a thick, gel-like substance. This gel slows down the rate at which food leaves your stomach, a process known as gastric emptying. Because the stomach remains full for a longer duration, it continues to send signals of satisfaction to the brain. Furthermore, the slower passage of nutrients prevents the rapid absorption of glucose in the small intestine. This leads to a much flatter blood sugar response after meals, preventing the dramatic spikes and crashes that trigger cravings. By stabilizing glucose levels, a fiber-rich diet naturally reduces the urge to snack between meals. But the most fascinating science behind fibermaxxing happens deeper in the digestive tract within the colon. While human enzymes cannot break down fiber, the trillions of microbes in our gut microbiome certainly can. When these beneficial gut bacteria consume prebiotic fiber, they ferment it into compounds called short-chain fatty acids. The most prominent of these short-chain fatty acids are acetate, propionate, and butyrate. Research has shown that these molecules act as powerful signaling agents throughout the entire body. Specifically, when short-chain fatty acids bind to receptors in the gut wall, they trigger the release of metabolic hormones. The most significant hormone released is glucagon-like peptide 1, commonly known as GLP-1. This is the exact same hormone that modern weight loss medications mimic to suppress appetite. When your gut produces natural GLP-1, the hormone travels to the brain to signal that you are full. It also works locally to slow digestion and improve how your cells respond to insulin. This gut-brain connection is why scientists refer to prebiotic fiber as a natural satiety regulator. In addition to GLP-1, fiber fermentation also stimulates another hormone called peptide YY, which further promotes fullness. Clinical trials have consistently shown that individuals who consume higher amounts of fiber naturally eat fewer calories overall. Because they feel genuinely satisfied, they do not have to rely on sheer willpower to manage their portion sizes. This metabolic shift makes fibermaxxing a highly attractive option for sustainable, long-term weight management. However, just because fiber is incredibly healthy does not mean that more is always better. A major concern with the fibermaxxing trend is that people are trying to increase their intake too quickly. Going from 15 grams to 50 grams of fiber overnight is a recipe for severe digestive distress. The gut microbiome needs time to adapt to a sudden influx of complex plant matter. If you overwhelm your bacteria, the excess gas production can cause painful bloating, cramping, and constipation. For general information, not medical advice, always consult your physician before making drastic changes to your diet. Additionally, eating extreme amounts of fiber, such as 70 grams or more, can have unintended side effects. Excessive fiber can bind to essential minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium in the digestive tract, reducing their absorption. It can also speed up digestion so much that your body does not have enough time to absorb nutrients properly. Therefore, the goal of fibermaxing should not be to hit an extreme number, but to steadily reach healthy targets. Dietitians recommend increasing your daily fiber intake by just 5 grams every few days. This gradual approach gives your digestive tract and microbiome the necessary time to adjust. It is also absolutely crucial to drink plenty of water as you increase your fiber consumption. Soluble fiber requires water to form the gel that slows digestion and keeps things moving smoothly. Without adequate hydration, high fiber intake can lead to severe blockages and worsen constipation. To maximize the benefits of fibermaxing, experts also emphasize the importance of plant diversity. Eating 30 or more different plant species each week is associated with a highly diverse and healthy gut microbiome. Each plant species contains different types of fiber and polyphenol, feeding different strains of beneficial bacteria. Rather than relying on a single fiber supplement, you should aim to get your fiber from a wide variety of whole foods. Excellent sources of soluble fiber include oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, Brussels sprouts, and avocados. Insoluble fiber, which adds roughage and supports bowel regularity, can be found in wheat bran, vegetables, and whole grains. Legumes, such as lentils, chickpeas, and black beans, are absolute powerhouses, offering both soluble and insoluble fiber. A single cup of cooked lentils provides around 16 grams of fiber, instantly covering over half of your daily target. Combining these plant sources with lean proteins and healthy fats is the key to creating balanced, nutrient-dense meals. For example, a morning bowl of steel-cut oats topped with chia seeds and berries is a perfect fiber-forward breakfast. For lunch, a colorful salad with leafy greens, quinoa, mixed beans, and pumpkin seeds provides a massive nutrient boost. And for dinner, a sheet pan meal of wild salmon, roasted sweet potatoes, and broccoli offers a complete metabolic package. These whole food combinations are far superior to highly processed, fiber-fortified packaged snacks. Processed foods with added synthetic fibers often lack the vitamins, minerals, and structure of real plants. They are also digested much faster, failing to provide the same sustained feelings of fullness. By focusing on authentic, minimally processed ingredients, you naturally support your body's endocrine system. In conclusion, nutrition science strongly supports the core idea behind the fibermaxing trend. Increasing your fiber intake is one of the most effective, evidence-based ways to improve satiety and heart health. By feeding your gut microbiome, you trigger the natural release of appetite-regulating hormones like GLP-1. But the key to success lies in moderation, gradual increases, and proper hydration. Focus on building a diverse diet filled with colorful vegetables, legumes, seeds, and whole grains. This sustainable approach will protect your digestive system while helping you reach your health goals. Always listen to your body and adjust your diet to what feels comfortable for your unique digestion. By doing so, you can safely unlock the true metabolic power of fiber. For more evidence-based nutrition science and